Hello everybody, this is RadWill73 from Rad Family 100, and I'm going to show you a short tutorial today on this right here. This is a setup that I've come up with to turn... Oh, there's no honeycombs in here, Dawn Ash. She's over there being a busy little bee. So I need some honeycombs in this chest. And they go in to the centrifuge automatically. So she just runs up. She's over here being like I said, a busy bee and collecting all of her bees and honeycombs. She dumps her honeycombs in there. They get centrifuged, which is what you need to make some honey. Now, as you can see, she's got a lot of these apiaries going on here. This isn't all of them. This is just what's in this area. But it was taken forever with the little handheld beealyzer to check all these bees. So we wanted to make this automatic analyzer and kind of automate all of this. So you dump your bees in there, you get your done did bees down here. But I could not figure out how to get the honey into here automatically. Now we did figure out that you have to take the honey drops from the combs through a squeezer to turn it into liquid honey into the analyzer. So that's step one. And I am going to jump over to a creative world because you can't really see what's going on here very easily, and show you how I did this and get it all set up. So I will be right back. Okay, here we are over in my little creative world I've got set up. First thing you're going to need is some power. So in the creative world, I've just got this creative engine set up with a capacitor bank and some of these red net energy cables. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a centrifuge. The centrifuge is made just in a crafting table. It takes a sturdy casing with copper ingots on either side and glass. Here's a sturdy casing. It's just bronze ingots in a chest pattern, gives you a sturdy casing. So once you have your centrifuge, you place it down, and then like I said, you need to hook it up to some power. Now the next thing you're going to see is this transfer node from Extra Utilities. That is crafted by using a transfer pipe, which is really easy to make. It's just stick stone slabs, some glass on either end and redstone in the middle. Gives you these transfer pipes. Put the transfer pipe there, redstone with a block of redstone in the middle, two pieces of stone and a chest. Gives you one of these transfer nodes. And the way you place that is you kind of sneak click it, and it'll go right on the side of the centrifuge there. Now, when you put honeycombs into this thing, other things get made, not just honey drops. But the ultimate goal is to get the honey drops into here so that it can analyze the bees. So right now, we're going to get beeswax and honey drops. So I have a filter inside of this transfer node here, and that filter is made just with sticks, string, and 4 pieces of redstone. Gives you this filter like this. To set this filter to only accept honey drops, you right click with the filter in your hand, and we want it to only filter the honey drops in. So here where it says item filter, you put your honey drop in there, just like that. And now this thing is filtering for honey drops. So if I put it in there, it says item filter honey drop. And then it goes right here, not in the middle. That's where the honey drops are going to go when they come out of the centrifuge. So you put it down here, and that will only let honey drops go this way, so everything else stays back. Then I've got just a transfer pipe here. You could move these things closer together, but I have a transfer pipe there and a squeezer here. Now the squeezer is a sturdy casing, like we saw, just 8 bronze ingots with 10 ingots on either side, glass on top and bottom. That gives you the squeezer. It's right there. So you're going to place it down, hook it up to power, and that is going to turn your honey drops into liquid honey. Now, the Biolyzer, the handheld Biolyzer, takes honey drops. This automatic analyzer takes liquid honey. So this transfer node here is for liquids, and it's made a lot like that one. I think that's this bench. It takes a transfer pipe on top and bottom, and instead of redstone, it's lapis, and then iron ingots and a bucket. That gives you the transfer node for liquids. And the same thing, you just click it on there. That's going to take any liquid that gets made by this squeezer, and we're only putting honey in, so the only liquid that's going to be in here is liquid honey. So that'll transfer that over here into the analyzer. The next thing we want to create is this analyzer, but to create that we first have to create a Biolyzer. That is the little handheld unit. So to create that, you need a carpenter. So a lot of the things, once you get past this point, a lot of the things in forestry is made inside the carpenter. So you have 10 ingots, glass, redstone, and a diamond in this pattern. Now it's not doing anything because I don't have the proper liquid in here yet. Some things use water, like this Biolyzer is going to use water, but some things use seed oil, and you would put your seed oil in the squeezer, or your seeds in the squeezer to get seed oil out, and pump them into the carpenter. I just happen to have a bucket of water here. Now this takes 2 buckets of water. There you can see it, and now it's making the Biolyzer. Pull it out of there. And we need another sturdy casing with bronze on either side in the 4 corners like this. Biolyzer at the top gives us the analyzer. That's this block right here. Now, all these have to be hooked up to power in order to get it to work, including the carpenter. And I've got one of those RedNet energy cables going under the ground and coming up to the bottom of this thing. So that's how it's being powered. Now, what we need is a few honeycombs. We're going to dump them in this chest. They're going to get fed into the centrifuge, and then you can kind of see it pop in here for just a second. Then it gets sucked out of there and put into the squeezer. And there's one. It's getting squeezed. And then that is going into here as liquid honey. So each honey drop turns into 100, I guess this is probably millibuckets, liquid honey. And this thing will hold 10,000. Now, to show you how this thing works, you're going to go out and you're going to find you some bees. Take your scoop I'm not going to be able to do this in creative. Hang on just a second. Let's get into survival. Now I can whack these, and I'm going to get bees and honeycombs from all these. Hopefully. A bunch of different bees. I got a few honeycombs. I'm going to just dump all these bees in this chest up here. Now, all I've got is another transfer node right there, and it feeds the bees into here. They're going to get analyzed, and it's going to use the liquid honey. And boom, went over here. Now I've got another transfer node there to suck the bees out, and they go into this chest. So now I have these bees analyzed. So before it says unknown genome in there. Now it says hold shift for details. Now it's going to tell me that they like the temperature normal, humidity normal, and they want just regular old Minecraft flowers. So that's just a real quick tutorial on how to turn your honeycombs into automatically analyzed bees. So that little setup I just showed you over there is basically the exact same setup I've got here. Here's my done did bees, or Dawn Ash's done did bees. She's got them all in here. We've also got another beealyzer that we use for handheld jobs. This is just a little corner of the Infinity world that we've been playing, the Feed the Beast Infinity. If you'd like to see more Rad Family 100 playing Infinity, let us know. And maybe here in not too long we might give you a little tour of what we've got going on so far and some different things about these worlds. So from Radwill 73 and Rad Family 100, have a good day. Bye.